Hello, it's Kathy coming to you. Let me turn where still have my Christmas stuff up. Excuse me, a little bit. It's not too late, right, to have Christmas stuff up. Well, today, let me turn my volume up. Today is day 11 of Reflections 365. Each night, I am going over my day, and this month is the 31-day wisdom challenge. So I'll share my reflections of the challenge as well as the Kingdom Wealth Workshop. Today was a full day. It was a smorgasbord of sorts. There was everything. It started out with Dan McCullen, I believe is his name. Dan McCullen. Hi, how are you, Elijah? Good to see you there. Hi there. Let me say hi to my G-son. Hi, Eli. Okay. So today started out with Dan McCullough, and he shared his knowledge of Pedro before Pedro became the sensation that he is now. And it's just a true testament of how our relationships build based on people's knowledge of us when we were maybe not doing so well, and to the point to where Pedro's doing very well. But it just shows the authenticity. Hi, baby. It shows the authenticity of really who Pedro is, not to idolize him, but to show that what God has done in his life, he can also do in our life if we are willing to trust him at his word. And so today's I'm going to give you a verb. Today's proverb that I will take away as a share for today, I'll start with a quote, one of Pedro's quotes. He says, more believers need to put their money where their mouth is. Ooh, put your money where your mouth is. Love that. And I'll share one of my favorite proverbs for this chapter. I circled a couple, but I'm going to highlight one of them. And I'm going to pick the number 12. And it says, when it goes well with the righteous, the city rejoices, right? When things are going well, everybody's happy. And when the wicked perish, there is jubilation, right? When people that are not, when people are wicked and they pass, people are pretty much elated that they're gone. They're not here anymore. Maybe that's not the best representation that I want to share for tonight. So I'll share another one. Here it is. By the blessing of the upright, the city is exalted. So blessing the upright, the whole city is exalted. That's great. But it is overthrown by the mouth of the wicked. So we need to be careful about what we speak, right? Speak life. That's what I always tell my family. Speak life, speak life. And so the rest of the day was really about kingdom wealth. Pedro shared a lot about our identity. He built on that. He talked about righteous and unrighteous wealth again, or he really built upon that and talked about the kingdom wealth formula in terms of how we protect first, then we earn, and then we multiply. And so today he talked about multiplication and the principle of multiplication, and how he became more aware of the need to multiply when Rami introduced him to options. And so that was a lot of today. However, toward the end of the Kingdom Wealth workshop, there was a point where we were able to see the prophet Michael Dalton. Well, actually, before then, we got to hear some testimonies from people who had been around Pedro or recently introduced into Pedro's world, and they just shared their takeaways and how they have really taken the 6-day framework that Pedro was downloaded and used that to grow their own enterprises, right? Their own enterprises, their own fields of favor, things they're good at. And then after that, Keith brought some of the prophetic, which I love. I really love the prophetic. And that's really the part that drew me in to the Community 100X because, well, it was the Kingdom Revelation and the prophetic. It was just all of it all together. So Keith highlighted some people and shared some prophetic words. And then Pedro highlighted someone and shared really from the sense of loss because of the loss of Michael Dalton. And really, that was a powerful time. So if you are part of VIP and maybe if you missed the live Kingdom Wealth Workshop, you can go and pay the $31 and catch the replay. But it was a full day. And then Suzette Adeo spoke at the very end, and she shared their journey into this 100X community, as well as sharing a powerful story about how she laid it all at the altar and given a sacrifice to the Lord. And I won't take her story and try and recreate it. So you have to listen to it, but very, very powerful story. So really, this was my day. It was a full day. And this evening, I got to see my grandson, and my other grandson is here. So it's a full day for me. I'm really grateful to be part of 100X community, part of all that they offer that, I can be a part of. Grateful for the wisdom journal, grateful for just being in this space and the opportunity to serve you, the listeners, who want to know more about the kingdom. So, and these are my reflections for today. So I'm going to wind up tonight and wish you a very good night and sweet dreams. And I just look forward to hearing from you every night. I hope you go to bed earlier tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow night because there'll be school on Monday. All right. You know who I'm talking to. All right. Well, have a good night. Love you. Peace and blessings. Hmm.